So how do I hit 100 grams or 100 plus grams, right? Maybe that's your next question, and maybe you've been trying this and it hasn't been working. Well, here are a couple strategies to help you do that. So number one, start your day off strong. This begins by eating 25 to 30 or 30 to 40, I think anywhere from 25 to 40 grams of protein at breakfast. That's going to set your metabolism up for success and help with the cravings throughout your day. Okay? If you've seen my breakfast, you see that I eat about 35 to 45 grams of protein in my hormone smoothie. That's my first meal. It's easy to get that in. I use collagen protein and I use a protein powder. That's how I start my day because I want to make sure that I feel full and not craving food already right from the beginning. So an example of this would be 3-egg veggie omelet with Greek yogurt, protein smoothie with protein powder, berries and spinach. You could add some egg whites to add extra protein to the eggs. You could add some collagen, like I just said, collagen to your protein smoothie. Like, there are simple ways to bump these up. You just have to be creative and make it a priority. Once you figure it out, you can easily copy that day to day. Strategy number 2 is make protein the star of every meal. Protein should be the first thing you put on your plate, the first thing you enter when you're doing your macros, the first thing you think about when you want to eat. What am I going to eat for protein? And then you build your plate around that. Then you add your vegetables, then you add your healthy fats, then you add your starches. So grilled chicken, that's your protein. Then you're going to have some broccoli, and then you're going to have some wild rice, okay? Or you're going to have, I'm not going to have it because I don't like fish, but you could have salmon with some roasted vegetables and a potato on the side. That's how you do it. What's your protein first? Put that on your plate first. Enter that into your macros first, okay? Number 3, strategic snacking. Now, when it comes to mid-afternoon snacks, which is where you should be eating, we all want the sugar stuff, something to give us energy, right? Protein is going to give you energy. So not a bagel, not a Pop-Tart, not a energy drink, not a candy. Those are not going to help you, okay? Your snack should be about 15 to 25 grams of protein. So some Greek yogurt with some nuts, a protein smoothie, or even just a protein shake. You're going to get 20 to 25 grams of protein just in a protein shake. Hard-boiled eggs with some vegetables, cottage cheese if you can do dairy with some berries. Simple, easy. Those little Oikos yogurts, they're like this big. It's a perfect snack. I think it's 90 calories. Add a little bit of nuts in there. Perfect. You're gonna be full, and it's gonna taste like a dessert. Okay. And number 4, leverage protein powder. So high quality protein powder is game changer, and I have some options for you. If you want them, ask me. You want to make sure you're not eating protein powder that has a bunch of fillers, that has a bunch of artificial sweeteners, because those are going to affect your hormones. Those are going to affect your results, okay? They're going to cause inflammation. We don't want that. We want to get rid of inflammation. So again, if you want any of those, I will share them with you. Just ask. But you can use these in your smoothies. You can put them in your oatmeal. If you go back, I did a reel on my pancake in a bowl, which is eggs, and I do protein powder and oatmeal and oats. Mix it all up. It's pretty delicious. You can put it in some pancakes if you want, but just adding protein. If you think about anything you eat, how can you add some protein to it? And using the protein powder. If you want to bake something, let's say you want to bake some muffins because you just want a muffin. Add some protein powder. You might want to add an extra egg or some extra liquid because it might make it a little bit dry, but easy. Think protein, protein, protein. How can you add more protein? Okay. I don't want you to think, oh, I'm going to have a protein shake for breakfast, protein shake for lunch. That's how I'm going to get my protein up, protein shake for snack. No. I want you to choose natural sources. Real food first. Always real food first. But if you're struggling to get there, a protein powder or a collagen powder is a good way to bump that up, okay? And the last one is plan and be prepared. Success happens when you prepare. So batch cook these proteins on Sunday. Have some hard-boiled eggs ready. Have some protein powder. Make some ground up turkey or ground up beef with some taco meat. Easy. You can throw those on a salad. You can throw those in with some vegetables. Like, there's always ways to bump up your protein. That's the one thing I probably never worry about. And here's the thing. If you go over in protein, it's not a bad thing. It's always a good thing. If you eat more protein, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Unless you're doing it all the time and you're maybe trying to cut and you're in a fat loss phase, then if it's bumping your calories up, that might be something that we would want to address. But otherwise, you're not gonna. The only thing that could happen is maybe you get a little constipated, and then again we take a look at that. Okay, I haven't been able to go to the bathroom really. Let's cut it down just a little bit, okay? Those are some things just to pay attention to.